Hello, dear students. Good evening to you all. How are you today? Welcome, everybody. How are you? How's everything?
Thank you very much, Justin. Everything is okay with me, and I hope we are going to learn a lot tonight. Thank you.
All right.
Good
Awesome. Me too. I hope.
afternoon, teacher. Hello, everyone. How
Hi.
have you been?
Hi, Justine. I've been good. How
Hello,
about
team.
you?
I'm very great.
That's awesome. That's great to know. That is great to know. Justine, where do you live?
In Cali.
In
I
Cali.
live.
That's right. You live in Cali. That is correct. How's the weather? What's the weather like in Cali?
Well, it's a little bit hot. Normally hot,
Yeah.
but now it's cold.
Is it
Like
really?
the how do you say the um,
The
the
temperature?
the station in which is cold is coming. So it has been raining this week
Mm-hmm.
much, and
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, all right. I understand. Yeah. It's been raining. Well, I think the rainy season is on us. So it's gonna be rainy. It's gonna be raining in the upcoming days. So just have to bear with it. And of course, we need the rain, right? It's been hot for way too long. So we need the rain. We
Yes.
need uh, colder temperatures. Okay? Okay, guys. So that's great. So Justine lives in Cali, Sandro lives in Barranquilla. Okay, that's great. So I think Sandro is been it how's what's the weather like in Barranquilla? Tell me about the weather in Barranquilla. Hot, I think.
Awful, I would like to say. It's cloudy,
Okay.
cloudy, a lot of humidity in the air. I don't like that. So I love when the day is sunny,
Okay.
and I get a little bit depressed when it's cloudy like today. So sorry for it, but it's the way I am.
Well, it's fine, I agree with you. When it's so cloudy, I feel a little down. I feel more excited when the sun comes out and it's sunny. I totally understand you. Yeah. So it's okay. It's just the way we are. Okay, guys. So it's lovely to see you. Today is our second online session. Remember, this is level 10, so we will be speaking in English a lot. Okay, guys. Now, sometimes I'm going to speak Spanish here and there, but most of the time I'll be speaking English. So get ready, guys. Okay, guys. So let's begin then. Um, so what are the things? What is the session content? Well, we are going to talk about week 2. We started yesterday, we started week 2. So we will be talking about that. And then we will have the best part of the class, which is the lesson of the week, in which we are going to learn new things, okay, together. So that's the idea, right? To learn new things together. Okay, awesome, guys. So let's begin with this, with week 2. Chicos, you know that last week was week 1. During week 1, we did the previous activities, 3 previous activities. You participated in the social forum, yeah. You did the sondeo inicial, right? That thing. And you also updated your personal information. 3 things, okay? Now, week 2, we start, like we really start the course, okay? So week 2 goes from April 22nd to April 28th, okay? All this week. Remember, guys, that in my courses, on Monday, we always start week. And then on Sunday, we finish that week. And it's going to be the same for week 3, week 4, week 5, okay? Okay, guys? So remember this. ¿Qué estamos haciendo? What are we doing? Well, remember, first of all, primero que todo, first of all, you review the study material, okay? What is it called? It's called How is Everything Going to Be? So remember to study it, take notes, look for more information about certain topics that you may find in this study material, Okay, guys? So that is first, okay? Ese primer material de estudio, the first study material, is going to be useful to do the first three tasks, the first three evidence, okay? All right, guys? Listo, chicos. So, what are we going to send this week? What are you going to send me to review, okay? So, one evidence, one task, that's it, okay? No more. It's called línea de tiempo, situaciones pasadas con proyección a futuro, right? What do you have to do, guys? What do you have to do during this task or in this task? Listen, choose a work or personal event in your life, okay? Okay, so it can be something personal, an event that you really remember in your life that was really important, okay? Or maybe a work event, okay? Maybe how you got your first job or how you got the job that you have now. It doesn't matter, okay? Okay. Listo, chicos. Number 2, you're going to use a timeline to narrate the events in chronological order. So what happened first, second, third, like that, okay? So, dependiendo, chicos, del evento, de la longitud del tiempo, okay? So puede ser años, o puede ser meses, months, or dates, fechas, dates, okay? It depends, okay? It depends. Chicos, what I want you to do, be very descriptive of the situation, of the event. Be detailed, okay? I want you to describe that event thoroughly, completely, okay? All right, guys? So be mindful of that. And also, remember, narrate the beginning of the event, the possible problems you faced during that event, the resolution of the problems, and also you can include the lessons learned. Okay, guys? So these are some things I'm telling you to enrich your writing, okay? Now, this is writing. You don't have to send like a video or an audio. No, this is just a writing activity, a written activity, okay? Guys, is it clear? Yesterday, I sent you, yo les envié a video explaining these, the 4 evidence you have to send for these level 10, okay? So watch it. Please watch that video because it is going to help you know a little bit more about the evidence, okay? Guys, let me know if you have any questions. Do you have any questions about this línea de tiempo, about this evidence?
Yes, I have one question.
Yes, Sandro, tell us.
Yes, the question is, okay, you say that you want details in this timeline,
Right.
but how long, for example? I would like to start talking about, for example, a pandemic timeline, for example, from the first pandemic in the history of the human race, for example,
Okay.
until today. And
Right.
would you like how many phrases, for example, or
Okay. Well, let's say 10. Let's say 10 different points. Okay. Okay, from 7 to 10 is fine. All right. So remember that this, Sandro, this is your personal event. So maybe you want to talk about the pandemic, but your experience during the pandemic. Okay.
okay, it's about me.
Yeah, it's about you. It's about your personal event or work event. You see?
Okay,
Yeah. So if you want to talk about the pandemic, you can, of course, but just, your situation or your experience during the pandemic. Yeah.
okay, that's okay.
All right. Anybody else? ¿Alguien más? Anybody else? Do you have any questions about this exercise? Everything's clear for me, teacher. Okay, Justine. Okay. So no questions? Take advantage. I'm here. You can ask me face to face. Teacher, what am I supposed to do here? Just guys, remember, pay attention to these details I'm telling you, choose a work or personal event in your life, use a timeline. You're supposed to use a timeline to narrate the events in chronological order. Be very descriptive, be detailed, narrate the beginning, possible problems, resolution of problems, and lessons learned during that experience in life. Okay. Okay, guys. Chicos, algunos de ustedes me enviaron una evidencia donde expresan como diferentes eventos en su vida, como desde que nacieron hasta ahora. Chicos, that's not what I want. Eso no es lo que pide la evidencia. ¿Listo? Lo que pide la evidencia es lo que les acabo de decir. ¿Listo? Entonces, aquellos que me enviaron eso, ya les dije, chicos, no. You have to choose a live event or a work event. ¿Ok? ¿Listo, chicos? Bien. Entonces no me tienen que enviar un evento de cómo ha sido su vida desde que nacieron hasta ahora, no, because that's not what we're asking. That's not what we're asking for. Okay? All right, guys. So no questions. We're ready to begin our class today. I hope so. I hope you are ready. Ready. You can say, I was born ready. Have you heard this expression, guys? I was born ready. Say, teacher, I was born ready. Let's do it. Okay. Okay, awesome, guys. So today we have the lesson of the week, right? And today we're going to express regrets. We're going to see how you can express regrets in English, okay? Or maybe imagine things that happened in the past that you wish that had happened differently. Okay, like imagine the past and how would this be differently if this had happened? Yeah, we're going to learn that today. And we're going to see how to use the third conditional to express regrets or different outcomes of the past. Okay, guys? So this is what we're going to do today. All right, so buckle up because we're going to start. Okie dokie, guys, so look at this picture. I want you to look at this picture. Who is this? Who's this guy?
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
This is Tom Cruise, right? And what is his occupation? What does he do for a living?
Actor.
He's an actor.
That's right. That is right. Guys, this question, what does he do for a living? Okay. You know that at the beginning we say, what's your occupation? What's your job? Yes, that is more basic English. But now that we are on level 10, we can say, okay, so tell me, what do you do for a job? What do you do for a living? Sorry. What do you do for a living if you have the person in front of you? What do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a teacher, or I'm a doctor, or I am a nurse, or I'm a student, whatever you do. Okay? So remember that one. So that's right, he's an actor. He's an actor. So here we have two pictures, right? The one before and an after picture. Okay, so look at the picture before. Can you describe him, please? Describe his, let's say, his physical appearance.
Okay, I would like to say that before he was not so handsome like today.
That's right, you're right. Even though he was younger, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
when he was younger, he had to look like a criminal or something like that. Sorry for it.
Right, so you think he's not as handsome, or he was not as handsome, right, in the past?
He was not.
Okay, anything else? Now look at his teeth, because I want you to concentrate on the teeth for now, okay?
The teeth are yellow.
Okay, so the teeth are okay. And how do you say in English dientes torcidos? Any ideas? How you say that in English?
Teeth.
Crooked.
Ugly smile. Ugly smile.
He had crooked teeth, guys. So if you want to say literally dientes torcidos, you say crooked teeth. So when he was younger, he had crooked teeth, right? All right.
Crooked teeth.
Please.
Sorry, Ronald, can you say that again, please?
Teacher, how do you spell cricket?
How do you say? ¿Se te escucha por
That's
allá?
all. Didn't work. You can see it on the screen. I already write it.
Oh, yeah. It's in the chat, guys. It's in the chat. Yes. Crooked teeth, right?
Thank you.
Right? Okay, good. So that's his before picture. Now look at the picture where it says after. Tell me, what does he look like now? Now. Tell me, does he look better? Does he look worse? Does he look...
He looks better.
He looks better.
He looks better.
Why do you
His
think?
teeth are straight.
Uh-huh.
Maybe because he's an actor, so he has the money to make some corrections in his physical.
That's right. Yeah. So probably he went to the
So
dentist, right? And did some kind of maybe like a smile, some like diseño de sonrisa, or they would say like a smile design, kind of like that. Yeah, right. Yeah. So do you just think he looks better now or in the past?
he looks better.
Looks better.
He looks better.
For sure.
But I think it's a kind
look-
of carilla. I don't know how to say it in English. Carilla.
I don't know how to say
He looked
that.
before.
Sorry, David, what did you say?
Looks happy
He looks happy.
after.
Oh, I see. Okay, good. Yes. He looks happier now, yeah? That's right. He looks like more successful. Like, hey, I'm here. Yeah, he looks successful.
The clothes he's wearing are more professional.
That's right. Yeah. It looks like he's wearing a suit, right? Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Okay, guys. Awesome. So yeah, there you go. So you see these people and they look so nice, but probably they have done a few tweaks here and there. They have got some surgery, or they have done some procedures to look better. Okay, so now everything is not that perfect, believe me. Okay, guys. So what do you think if he hadn't gone to the dentist, what do you think his teeth? What?
His teeth would have been twisted. Would have still be twisted.
Okay, so his teeth would have been twisted.
An awful teeth.
Okay, okay, or he would have
For his
awful
life.
teeth, or he would still have crooked teeth, right? Okay, but thank God that he went to the dentist and got that procedure done, because now his teeth look amazing, right? Okay, guys. So in this case, this is not like a regret, but probably it's a good thing. Yeah, it's a good. We're imagining that this was a good thing in his life. Yeah, if he hadn't gone to the dentist, his teeth would have been twisted all his life, or they would have been crooked all his life. But he went to the dentist. Okay, guys. Chicos, recuerden, vamos a cerrar los micrófonos para que no se escuche una bulla de fondo. Okay. That's right. Okay, guys, so I want you to look at this quote. Look at this quote. Can anybody please read it?
I can.
Justine, please, go ahead.
In the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take.
Ooh, I love it. I love it. Guys, and this is so true. So in the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take. Do you agree with this, guys? Do you agree? Give me a thumbs up if you agree. All right. So it is true, guys. It is true. Sometimes we regret things in life, but it's because we didn't take the chance when it was there. We didn't take the opportunity when it was there. So, guys, for example, life is telling you, learn English. And I am so glad you're here. You took the opportunity to learn the language and you are here and you can speak and you can understand, right? So that is fantastic, guys. So everything in life is like that, okay? If you don't take the chance, maybe it's going to be the only chance you're gonna get, right? So be mindful of that, okay? Okay, guys, so we don't want regrets, but in life we're going to regret things sometimes, okay? That is life, yeah? So we have to know how to express those regrets in English. So guys, vamos a comenzar. Let's start with analyzing these scenarios, okay? So look at the first one. I need someone to read this first scenario in blue. Guys, I want you to read. So raise your hand. Sonia, okay. Go ahead, Sonia. Can you please read it?
Okay, your best friend who you hasn't seen in ages went to visit you unannounced, but you were not home.
Thank you,
You
Sandra.
had an sorry?
Sorry, what was that? No, I just said that it was good, Sandra. Thank you so much. Do you have any questions?
Okay. No.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. So yes, that's right. So imagine this scenario, okay? So your best friend who you hadn't seen in ages for a long time went to visit you unannounced. Guys, now maybe this word you say, what does that mean? Or I don't know what that means. Unannounced means, let's say that this friend didn't call you. Yeah, he or she didn't call you to say, hey, I'm going to your house. So he was unannounced. But you were not home. Oh my goodness, isn't that a bad thing? Imagine your best friend, you hadn't seen him or her for a long time. He went to your house, you were not there. Okay, so if, let's say this, let's express that regret. You say, oh my goodness, if I what? Let me just go here. So let's express our regret. If I, what?
If
If
I had been there, I would have enjoyed time with my friend.
Right, yeah. So let's say if I had been home, I
If I had been. Mhm.
I would have,
I would have the chance to see him or see her,
I would have,
Or
let's say, enjoyed
enjoyed
his,
the moment with him.
hmm, okay, a moment with, a moment with him. Let's say it's a guy, okay? Oh my goodness. So yes, this is a regret in this moment. If I had been home, I would have enjoyed a moment with him. We would have had a great conversation. We would have caught up, right? So there are many things that we would have done. Give me one moment. Yeah, I'm trying to the font make it bigger. Okay, okie dokie, guys. So this is how we are expressing that regret. Chicos, para aquellos que dicen, what is that? What is a regret? What is a regret in Spanish?
Arrepentirse.
Ajá, como un arrepentimiento, un lamento, right? Okay. Let me see. Sandia says, if I had known, I would have stayed. Okay. I would, okay. So I would have stayed, right? I would have stayed. Guys, I want you to pay attention. Pay attention to the structure, okay? Pay attention to the structure here. All right. Later we're going to discuss it, but for now I want you to pay attention to the structure of these regrets. Okay. Okie dokie. Good. Look at the second scenario. I need a reader, please. One person who reads the second scenario. Who will be a volunteer?
Me.
Okay. Let me see. Vamos a ver quién me levantó la manito aquí en el chat, ¿vale? Oh, wait a minute. Angie, your hand is up. So can you read?
Okay, teacher. You had an important final exam coming up. You decide not to study much. You failed the exam.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you very much, Angie. That was great. So I think all of us have gone through this scenario once in our lives, right? So you had an important final exam coming up. You decided not to study much. Oh my goodness, not a good decision for sure. And what happened? What is the result? Well, you failed the exam. Okay, guys. So how would we express our regret? My God. If
I had studied more,
If I have
I would
studied
have
more,
passed the
right?
exam.
Yes.
if
I would have
I
passed it.
if I what?
If I had studied more,
Uh-huh.
I would have passed the exam.
Yes. All right.
Yes.
All right. All right. So there you go. There you go. Anybody has a different regret to express?
Me.
Yes, Sandro, tell us.
If I had studied more,
Mhm.
I wouldn't fail the exam, for example. If I follow the same example like you showed here up here,
Okay, so let's see. If I had studied more, I
I wouldn't I wouldn't fail.
wouldn't have failed. Okay.
Yes, I wouldn't have failed.
Hmm. Exam. I wouldn't have failed the
Yeah.
exam. Yes, guys. Oh my goodness. So yes. Now the sad thing, guys, lo triste, the sad thing is that we cannot change the past, right? It is what it is. So the past is done, is gone, right? So this is something like we are imagining. Oh my goodness, if I had studied more, I wouldn't have failed the exam. I would have passed the exam. But there's nothing to do now. What we can do is in the present. Yes, we can change the present to change the future, but not the past. Okay. Okay, good. Guys, let's look at these other two scenarios. Let's see how we can express our regrets in these situations. Guys, remember, raise your hand. I need a reader, please. A reader. Raise your hand. La manito así, like this. Justine. Okay, Justine, go ahead, please.
My mom asked me to do her a favor. I didn't answer because I was busy. My mom was very upset.
Okay. All right. So afterwards, my mom is like, I'm very upset with you. Why didn't you do me a favor, right? I was busy. I needed you, right? So guys, how are we going to express this? Remember, we never want our moms to be upset. It's not a good thing, right? We don't want that. So tell me, how are we going to express our regret here? I want you to help me. Come on.
If I hadn't been busy, I would have done her a favor.
Okay, that is one way to look at it. Yes. So if I hadn't been busy, I
I would have done her favor.
favor.
Her
I
a
would have
favor.
helped my mother.
Yes.
Okay, so if I hadn't been busy, I would have done her the favor. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Anybody else maybe says, okay, I want to express a different regret?
Me,
Yes, David, go ahead.
if I hadn't been busy,
Mm-hmm.
I would have helped my mother.
All right, sure. That's great. If I hadn't been busy, I would have helped my mother, right? Or my mom, sure. Okay. Awesome, guys. Awesome job. All right. All right. So we cannot change the past. I was busy. I didn't do her a favor. And now she's upset. She's mad. Right? Okie dokie, guys. Okie dokie. Pay attention. Pay attention to this. Pay attention to the structure. Okay, guys. And the last one. The last one. Picol. Picol, what is your name?
Hi, my name is Felipe,
Oh, hi.
and I got a question.
Sure. Tell us.
Uh, can I change the structure, the sentence? Maybe, oh, I've done her the favor if I hadn't been busy.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You can do that, Philip. Yes. So let's write that, what you just said, for sure. So let's say I want to change the structure here, right? I want to begin with the result and then I'll talk about the condition. That is possible, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah, thank you.
yeah, you're welcome. So it would have helped my mother if I hadn't been busy. This is also correct, guys, and this is expressing the same thing. I just changed the order of the clauses, okay? Just remember, guys, when you have the condition, cuando ustedes vean con if, that is the if condition, right? This is the condition. When you start with the condition, you need a comma here to separate the condition and the result. Yeah? When you start with the result, guys, like here, you don't need a comma after the result. You just, it's one sentence, one complete sentence, okay? So I would have helped my mother if I hadn't been busy. Of course, this is totally correct. Okay, guys, I need a second reader for the next scenario. Let's get Jorge, your hand is up. So can you read, please? Jorge Arias, tienes la manito levantada. Are you going to read?
I can do it.
All right. All right, Jorge, go ahead.
Okay. Anna was offered an apartment for a very affordable price. Anna declined the offer. A month later, the apartment was sold for double the price.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much. That was awesome. Wow, okay, that must have hurt, you know. So Anna was offered an apartment for a very affordable price. Yeah, let's say 100 million pesos, right? And she declined the offer. She said, no, thank you. It's okay, you know, maybe another day. And 1 month later, the apartment was sold for double the price. Guys, imagine this. No. So, guys, how can we express our regret in this situation?
If I bought this apartment, for example, I would have sold it for a better price, for example. I would have sold it for a better price.
Right. So, if I had bought the apartment, I would.
Yes, I would. Sorry, I would have. I would have sell it or
Sold it.
I would have sold it. I mean sold it for a better price.
Sure. Yeah. Got it. So if I had bought the apartment, I would have sold it for a better price. Yeah. That is so totally true. Anybody else wants to express this in a different way?
If Anna had been singing, she would have a new apartment.
If Anna had been
If Anna had been singing, tacaño, ¿no?
Stingy. Like this? Stingy?
Yes.
Okay, stingy, yeah.
She would have a new apartment.
Okay, wait. So I think you need to express this in negative, right? Because she was kind of stingy.
Yes.
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 We want to express this in negative. If Anna hadn't been stingy, she would have.
Yes, miss.
She would have. Can you say that again, please?
A new apartment.
She would have had, right?
Had a new apartment.
A new apartment. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's true as well. Okay, good. Okay, guys, awesome job. Let me see what you wrote here. Luisa said she would have bought the apartment. Okay, Lisa, so remember, you would say she would have, not has, but she would have bought the apartment if she had had enough money. Okay, now guys, look at this. Now you say in English, if she had, si ella hubiera tenido. Now, this is not a mistake, okay? This is not a mistake. When you want to say in English, hubiera tenido, you say if she had, okay? The auxiliary is the first one, and then we have the verb in past participle, okay? Okay? If she had the money, si hubiera tenido el dinero, okay? All right, guys. Awesome. So you did an awesome job, guys. So as you can see, everybody, we are expressing, we have regrets all the time, right? And how do we express our regrets? Well, we use something that is called the third conditional, guys. The third conditional, okay? So this is a mood that we use to express past regret, or also imagine a different outcome. Guys, do you know what is the meaning of the word outcome? You know what that means? Can you give me like a synonym of the word outcome?
Result.
That's right, David. Okay, so if you say, oh my God, what is outcome? Just know that it is a synonym for the word result. Okay, outcome, result, same. Okay, guys, so you can express a regret, or you can imagine a different outcome, a different result of the past, okay? All right, guys. Now, how do we form it? Okay, guys, how do we form it? Because we need to know, right? So, pattern one, let's begin with the pattern one. So, pattern one, guys, the first part of the sentence is like this. If, okay, esto se le llama, this is called the if clause, yeah? Clause. This is the condition, right? So you start, of course, with if, right? Then what is next is the subject. You're talking about yourself, if I, if you, if she, if he, if everybody, yes? And then always going to have had. If I had, if she had, if we had, if everybody had, okay? Had. And then guys, here, this is the past participle of the verb, okay? Guys, you remember the past participles? Remember that the past participle of the regular verbs are with ed, right? Ed, regular verbs. Irregular verbs, you have to memorize them, okay? Chicos, do you know this expression? Learn something by heart. Do you know this expression? To learn something by heart?
Yes, saberlo de memoria en Spanish.
Exactly, right? To learn something by heart. So if I tell you guys, you have to learn it by heart. Aprenderlo de corazón, ¿cómo así? No, it's an expression, guys, that means aprenderlo de memoria. Okay, so if you want to say something like an expression to say the same thing, you say, I need to learn this by heart. Okay, so I need to learn this by memory. Okay, good. So if I had known, for example, if I had known about this before, this is the if clause, yes? And now we're going to have the outcome, the result, yes? So again, here you need a comma, guys. Remember, you need a comma here when you express the if clause first. The outcome, well, I, and then you have would. I would. Always is going to be present. I would have, always present. Yes? Then the past participle of this other verb. So if I had known about this before, I would have done a better job, let's say. Okay? So if I had known about this before, I would have done a better job. Here, I am using the past participle of the verb. Same here. Past participle of the verb know. Okay, guys? Okay? Now, look at this example. It says, if it had been a nicer day, we would have gone to the beach, right? But probably it was a very cloudy, cold day, and guess what? We didn't go to the beach, right? Okay. Now, as I think it was David who asked, can be the opposite, guys, right? Remember, begin with the outcome or the result and then the if clause. Yes, that is possible. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. But just remember that you have to have the same structure, right? So, no quiere decir que si esto lo paso aquí arriba, entonces va a tener esta estructura. No, it's going to have the same structure up here, the same this one down here, okay? So we would have gone to the beach if it had been a nicer day. Okay, guys? Just remember here, we don't need a comma. We don't write comma or anything like that. Nope. That's it. That's it. Okay? All right, guys. I would like to hear some of your examples, okay? So think of some examples to add to these that we have right here. Can you tell me another example?
Yes. So I had a dog whose name was Candy.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the love of our house.
Okay.
She was so calm, so obedient, and we loved her, okay?
Right.
But I didn't share much with her because I'm busy with my studies, and I sometimes entertain myself with my console or in my cell phone. I was busy.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I'm normally busy. So I didn't share time with her.
I see.
So the thing is, she died because she swallowed a thing of a flip flop.
Mm-hmm.
And yes. So if I had shared more time with her, I could have saved her.
Right. Mm-hmm. So you would say if I had shared more time with my doggy, right? My doggy.
With my dog, yeah.
Yeah, I would have saved her. Yes. Right. Yes, I know it is sad sometimes, right? We have regrets that unfortunately we cannot change, but I guess we can learn from the situation, guys, right? I know that it is not possible to bring her back to life, but maybe if you have another pet in the future, maybe you learned your lesson there. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe to not be so busy.
Mm-hmm. Take your time, right? Take your time to be with your pet.
Take my time, yes.
Yeah, yeah. You can make time for everything. Yeah, absolutely. But it's okay. We learned from that situation, and we that's what's important, right? To learn from the situation. Okay, Justine, thank you so much for sharing your story. All right. Guys, can you give me another example when to use here the third conditional? All right, we have two. Great. Let's start with Leonardo. Okay, Leonardo, can you give us an example?
Thank you. If I had woke up early in the morning, I wouldn't have lost my job or lost the meeting.
Mm-hmm. Can you say that again? If I had?
If I have woke up early in the morning,
Mm-hmm. Woken up.
woken up in the morning, or early in the morning, I wouldn't lost my meeting or whatever.
So remember, you would say I wouldn't have lost.
Have lost.
But in this case, you would say I wouldn't have missed my meeting.
Missed.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It happens, right? It happens that sometimes we don't wake up early and we miss something important. Thank you. That was great. Thank you, Leonardo. That was a very good example. Thank you, guys. So remember here, woken. This is the past participle of wake up. Third, excuse me. Past participle is woken, woken up, woken up. Daniel, can you give us your example, please?
Okay, thank you, teacher. If I had continued my swimming training,
Okay. Swimming training.
I would have been
Uh-huh. Epa.
a good athlete.
Oh, yes. Athlete. Athlete. Okay, Daniel. Yes, I know. So if I had continued my swimming training, I would have been a good athlete. Okay. All right. Yes, that's a regret that you have, and I have something similar that I'm going to tell you later. So yes, guys. Yes, guys. So remember this. I want you to please remember the structure. Okay. Remember that the result, the outcome, we always have to include would have, would have. Would have is always going to be there. Okay, guys? And then the past participle of the main verb. Okay? All right, good. So yes, here I'm telling you that the opposite can be true as well. Yes, you begin with the outcome and you finish with the condition. Yeah, we would have gone to the beach if it had been a nicer day. Okay? All right, guys. Here we have some examples, right? Let's look at some examples. If he had forgotten his umbrella, he would have gotten very wet. Yes, it happens. It happens. If he'd known, oh, look at this one, guys. This is a contraction, right? This is the contraction of if we had, but if we'd known you were in the hospital, we would have come to see you. Okay, so if you want to contract, make it shorter. This would be the contraction of we had, we'd, right? If you hadn't eaten the whole pizza, you wouldn't have felt so sick. And it happens sometimes. Yeah, we eat so much to the point that we feel sick. So don't do that. Not nice. Okay, guys. Awesome. Awesome job. Any questions, guys? Do you have any questions so far? Is this clear? I see that you understand it. Now, guys, if you say, oh my God, I don't remember the past participle of the verbs. Well, guys, you have to study them, okay? Remember that there are some lists that you can look them up on the internet. You can look them up and memorize them, and study them, okay? Sandro, any questions?
No question, teacher, but I have a comment. I put an internet address here on the chat, and if you open, it's an old song from the singer Cher, and it's a good exercise because she's singing and she's regretting a lot. So she's always, if I could turn back time, if I could find a way, and it's a good exercise singing, I think.
Oh, yeah, sure. Thank you. Thank you for
There
sharing.
you have it.
What's the name of the song?
If I could turn back time, you can see the link here in the
Yes,
chat.
I see it now. Thank you, Sandro. Yes, absolutely. So we can just, guys, open it up and then later you can listen to it, you can learn it. That's such a great way to learn, when you sing lyrics of songs, when you learn them, it's a very good way to implicitly learn the language. So yes, thank you so much for sharing. That was great. Okay, my dear, so let's do some exercise right here. Let's do these exercises because we need to do some exercises to set this in. Oh, give me a moment, please. Let me open this web page. Okie so let me just show you here so we can edit this. No, it's this one. This one. Okay, guys, so here we go. So what we're going to do is that we are going to fill in the blanks with the appropriate structure, right? Okay, so please raise your hand if you want to do number 2. Raise your hand if you want to complete number 2. Go ahead. Okay, Justine, please do number 2.
Okay, if you had asked me, I would have helped you. Had asked me. Had.
Hat, right? Hat. Forget it.
Had, yes.
I would have
helped you.
Helped you, right. Okay, guys, don't forget this verb in past participle. Again, the same here. Thank you. That was great. Thank you, sweetie. Number 3. Who wants to do number 3? David.
If we had gone to the cinema, we would have seen my friend Jacob.
That is right. Perfect. That was perfectly done. Thank you so much, sweetie. All right, let's go on with the next person. Who wants to do number 4? Come on, guys. Raise your hand. We want to hear you.
If you spoken.
Oh, wait, give me one moment, please. If you
Spoken.
Remember the had, okay? If you had spoken English, what would have happened?
She would have understand.
Understood. Okay, so
understood. Yeah. Okay, that's all right.
That's all right. So this is the past participle of understand. Okay, understood. Thank you so much. That was great. Okay, guys, who wants to do number 5 now? Number 5. Yes, my dear Justine, go ahead. Remember to activate the mic, Justine.
I didn't have the mic opened. Okay, if they had listened to me, we would have been home earlier.
Right. I like that you contracted this, so I'm going to use that example to show you guys that you can contract this. In fact, in spoken language, in the spoken language, people do this a lot. Okay, so we would.
It makes you sound more fluent. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. So the way you would pronounce these, guys, would be we would have been home earlier. Okay, would have. Okay, so as I tell you, it makes you sound more fluent. It makes you communicate faster. Would have been. Okay, native speakers do this all the time. Okay, guys. Oh, so here they changed some things a little. Who wants to do number 6? Leonardo, yes, go ahead.
Okay, if I had listened, if I had wrote you a postcard, it's different. Okay.
Yes, look.
Okay, I would wrote you a postcard if I had your address.
Wait a minute. Wait. So I would
grow.
No, wait. You need something next. You need the auxiliary here.
If I would have wrote.
What is the past participle of write?
Wrote, no.
Wrote is the past.
Writing.
Written.
Written.
Writing.
Written or written. También se puede pronunciar written or written.
Okay, you are a postcard. If I had
had your address.
Ah, good job. If I had your address. Okay, Leonardo, well done. Thank you. Let's go with number 7. Who wants to do number 7 now? Okay, Daniel, go ahead.
If I had broken, if I haven't broken,
Haven't or hadn't? Haven't
hadn't.
or hadn't?
If I hadn't,
Ah,
hadn't.
okay.
Yes, teacher.
There you go.
Excuse me.
It's all right. That's all right. If I hadn't broken,
My leg,
mm,
I would have taken
I would
part
have taken like that.
part in the contest.
That's right. I would have taken part in the contest. Yes, that was awesome. That was very good. Thank you so much, Daniel. All right, who goes next? Number 8. Who wants to do that one? Sebastian. Okay, Sebastian, go ahead.
If it hadn't started
Hadn't started.
to rain,
Uh-huh.
I would have walked to the museum.
Okay, we would. You say that again, please?
We would
Have
get to the museum.
walked the museum, right? So my dear Sebastian,
To the museum.
the pronunciation is walked. Yes? Walked to the museum.
Walked?
Like with a T, como si tuviera una T al final. Walked to the museum.
Ok, normalmente es complicado porque como hablo alemán, entonces es muy diferente la pronunciación y son parecidas las
Yeah,
palabras.
sometimes they get confused, right? Yeah. But in
Yeah.
English,
Yes.
well, here's the thing. Aquí pasa lo siguiente. So, when there are verbs or even adjectives and nouns that end in ed, hay 3 formas de pronunciarlo. 3 ways of pronouncing them, right? In this case, it's like a T, walked, okay? Or sometimes you can say decided.
Yeah.
Or sometimes you can say, let's see, another example with D, like ending with D. I'm trying to think. That ends with D. Oh my goodness, I forgot all the verbs in English. My goodness. So sorry.
Finish.
Finished. Thank you. That was a good one. So finished with D. Finished. Right? So if you're not sure, if you want to know the rules, I recommend you, Sebastian, to go to the internet, go to YouTube and look for pronunciation of ED in English. Okay? Look for something like that. And there are many videos that I'm going to show you, okay? All right.
Okay, yes, Alice.
Okay, Sebastian. So there you go. Well, thank you. That was good. Would have walked. Okay, guys, we have two more. I would like to listen to 2 more people, different people. Come on. Okay, Justine, let's do it.
Okay. We would have swum in the sea.
Swum.
No. Yes.
Yes.
In the sea if there hadn't been so many sharks there.
Oh my goodness, yeah. That was dangerous. If there hadn't been so many sharks there. Yep. Okay, thank you, Justine. Awesome. And finally, number 10. Anybody? Come on, guys. You can do this. Agatha.
You have to.
Wait, Agatha raised her hand. Wait. Agatha, you ready?
Yeah, okay.
If she
Take
if she
the bus.
had taken the bus.
Yeah. He had taken the bus. He wouldn't arrive on time.
On time. Uh-huh. Okay, right. So
Teacher, I have a question.
yes, let me know. Yeah.
There is the negative form.
Yeah,
Oh, right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
It's wouldn't,
Exactly.
wouldn't have.
So this is negative, so wouldn't have arrived. Yes, on time. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Let me know for letting me know. I am very absent-minded. Agatha, thank you. That was good. That was good. So if she had taken the bus, she wouldn't have arrived on time. Okay, guys. Oh yeah, so for example, this one, guys, I was looking, for example, arrived, the pronunciation here of this ed is a d at the end. Arrived. Yes. Here it sounds like a t. Walked. Yes. Same here. Helped. Passed. Right? So if you are not sure, guys, I recommend you to go to YouTube, look for a video how to pronounce ed in English, and they will show you the rules. Okay. All right, my dear students, we are going to finish by doing this, guys. You know, I am sure that everybody here regrets something in life, and that's normal. Yeah, that is normal. It's okay. All right, so what regrets do you have? So guys, I'm going to tell you one of my regrets in life. So let me give you like a context. When I was young, well, when I was younger, when I was around 15, from 15 to 20 years old, I used to play the piano. Yeah, I loved it. Okay, and unfortunately, I stopped playing the piano when I was like 23. Yes, very unfortunate, right? So my regret is if I had continued to play the piano, I would have been a great pianist right now, right? Or I would have been a great pianist. But no, not the case. I stopped. I forgot almost everything and I don't play the piano now. Okay? So that's one of my regrets. If I had continued to play the piano, I would have been a great pianist, right? Okay? So that is my regret, guys. So we would like to hear your regrets. What are some of your regrets, the regrets that you have in life? And then we can call it a day. Okay, guys? So let us know. We want to know. Here's the thing. We can learn. The idea is not to, oh, it's my fault. It's my fault. Why did I do it? No. The idea is to learn. Okay? Chicos, aquí que me estaba dando golpes de pecho, it's my fault. Cuando uno dice así, no sé si de pronto hay algunos que digan, ¿qué es eso? Yeah, it's my fault. Es mi culpa. So the idea is not to go, oh, it's my fault, I'm terrible, I'm the worst. No, that's not the idea. The idea is to say, okay, I did some mistakes in the past. I didn't take advantage of some opportunities, but now, for the future, I will do it. I will take the opportunities. Okay. Okay, guys. So let's hear you. I want to hear you. Raise your hand and share the regrets that you have. Okay. Let's begin with. Let me see who wrote. Okay, Justine, tell us about one regret that you have.
I kind of have the same regret as you. I had piano classes,
Yeah.
but I didn't pay attention to it.
All right.
Or I didn't have the time to practice because of school. I had like 8 years old. Because of school, exams,
busy girl.
Further, I lost interest, so I became busy with other things. So I didn't pay much attention to it.
Right. Okay.
So I stopped playing piano. I stopped the lessons and I don't play piano anymore. I don't have a piano to practice. So if I had paid more attention to piano classes, maybe I would have learned more.
Sure.
And maybe I could play the piano better.
Sure. yeah. But hey, you're so young. You're very young. So you still have time, right? Yeah,
Yes.
so you can still begin and continue with your piano lessons. Mhm. All right. Okay, thank you, Justine.
But maybe because of the time I have, now I don't have the time.
You're quite busy at the moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's fine, yeah, it's fine. And I guess maybe it's not something that you're really passionate about, maybe? Like you have other
Mm,
passions in this moment of your life?
I like music, but
Uh-huh.
I like music and I like to listen to sing sometimes,
All right.
but I don't have the time to practice.
Okay. Okay, fine.
It's just that.
I see. I see. Well, maybe in the future, maybe you can make some time and start a new activity, maybe whether it is learning the piano or continuing with the piano or maybe voice lessons. I don't know, whatever suits you. Yeah,
Yes, I could.
sure, for sure. Okay, my dear, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing that regret. Um, let's hope that maybe I'm saying I'm not too
No
old. I
problem.
could start, learning again to play the piano. Why not? I heard a testimony that an 80-year-old guy, an 80-year-old man, started to play the piano and he played well. So why not? I'm not 80 yet. Okay, let's hear Sandra. Let's hear you out. Sandra, what are some of your regrets?
Yes, teacher. My regret is if I had sold the house, I wouldn't have loosened so much money. Is that right to say it in that way?
If I can you say the first part for again? If I hadn't
If I had sold, if I um, if I hadn't sold this house,
this house, okay.
sorry, if I had sold the house,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have loosened so much money.
I wouldn't have lost.
Okay, lost.
So much money. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it happens, right? That sometimes we need to sell things quickly and we lose money, right?
Yes.
Oh God. Well, okay. Happens. Things that happen. So maybe in the future, take your time to sell a property that you have, right? All right, Sandra, thank you so much. So, yes, it can happen. It can happen. All right, anybody else, guys? I would like to hear at least three more people so we can call it a day and go home and relax. But I would like to hear at least three of you telling me about your regrets. David, yes.
Okay, if I had continued doing Kung Fu, I would have obtained the black belt.
Oh, yes.
I mean, I got a high level, but I didn't get the black belt
Oh, man.
because I didn't continue practicing.
I see. I see. Would you like to continue practicing now, maybe?
Yes,
Sure. Why not?
I could do it.
I could do it. Yes, absolutely. Guys, the idea here is not to say, "Oh, it's my fault. Why did I do it?" No, it's say, "Okay, maybe I could continue. Why not?" Yeah, it's to learn from that situation. Okay, David. So yes, you can do it. You can obtain
Yes,
your
I
black
can.
belt. Yes, let's do it. Thank you, David. That was great. Jorge, tell us
You're
about
welcome.
your regret. What happened?
Hi,
Hi.
I am Sophia.
Oh, Sophia. Sophia.
I'm sorry,
That's
I'm with a different user.
I see. I see. So, Sophia, tell us about your regret.
Okay, if I have saved more money,
Mhm.
I would have bought a more expensive car.
Oh, I see. All right. Okay. So you bought a car, but you didn't have
Or
enough.
a car because I don't have a car, but I would have bought a car.
Okay, good. You would have bought a car. Okay. But so what is the teaching now? What is the teaching, Sophia? What is the what What did you learn from that regret?
What did I learn from what?
From that regret, you say, if I had had more
Ah,
money, or if I had saved more money, I would bought, I would have bought a better car. So what is the learning from that experience?
that you need to be careful with your incomes.
Sure, be careful, organized, right? And you can save more money, maybe cutting back on other things. All right, Sophia, that was great. So
Of course.
sure. So if I had saved more money, I would have bought a better car. That was perfectly said. Thank you so much. Mhm.
Okay, you're welcome. Thanks to you.
All right, my pleasure. Okay, one more person, guys, and we can call it a day. This is another expression, guys. We can call it a day. I'll tell you in a minute what it means. Hey, Jonathan, yes, tell us about one regret in your life.
Okay, if I had been more disciplined when I was younger, I wouldn't have had so many problems now that I am a old guy.
Oh, I see. Well, yeah, like the decisions we make when we are younger affect us in the future, right? But it's okay. You are,
Yeah, this is a general regret.
yeah, of course. Yes, absolutely. All of us say, oh my goodness, no, I could have done better. But anyway, you're young, right? And you can make,
Kind of.
how old
I'm 38.
are you 100 years old, Jonathan?
No, not yet, not yet.
Okay,
I'm 38.
so you're young.
I'm 38.
You're young. You're very young. So you can.
Today is Book Day International. Congratulations.
What is it, Christian? What did you say?
Hello everyone. Today is the International Book
Oh, really? Okay, awesome. That is fantastic.
and Spanish language today.
Oh, what is today? Oh, that's right. Today is the April 23rd. That is right. Yes, so congratulations to all of us who speak Spanish.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Christian. Thank you for reminding us. Yeah, that's great. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for sharing your regrets. I know it's difficult. Sometimes we don't want to share like personal things, but it's okay. Everybody regrets things in life. Recuerden, remember, we don't want to say, go, my fault, it's my fault. No, we want to say, okay, I did something incorrect. I want to do it better this time. Okay, I want to do it better this time. Okay, okay, my dear, thank you so much. That was awesome. Guys, I will leave you with these 3 extra exercises. I will send them here in the chat. So these are extra exercises that you can practice at home. Okay, guys? Because remember that practice makes perfect. Yes? Now, no, this is for you to practice, okay? No me tienen que enviar nada de esto, solamente es práctica extra. Okay? You don't have to send me this. It's all right. For you to practice. Recuerden que solo lo que me tienen que enviar a mí es lo que está en la plataforma, las evidencias de la plataforma. Esto es solamente para que ustedes practiquen. ¿Listo? No se califican, ¿no? ¿Ok? Chicos, y finalizo con esta expresión que les di ahorita. We can call it a day. ¿Qué es esto? We can call it a day. What is that? Oh my God, what does that mean? Bueno, chicos, cuando uno va terminando, ya sea una clase o algún evento, uno puede decir, okay, guys, we can call it a day. We can go home. Let's finish. Okay, so we can call it a day is an expression to say that we are going to finish the class or whatever it is whatever the situation is. Yes, we can call it a day. Guys, any questions before we go? Any questions you have? ¿Les quedó más claro este tema del tercer condicional, muchachos? I hope so.
Yes, teacher, thank you.
All right.
Teacher.
Yes, tell me.
Teacher, exercises are good for for skill, for understanding well, is good. Congratulations, because I had any problem with the conditional.
Oh, but now you understand it.
Yes, yes. Congratulations, thanks.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy for you. Okay, that is my mission, so you can understand things better. Okay. Chicos, recuerden que, miren, estas sesiones las hago mayormente en inglés y la idea es que ustedes participen en inglés, chicos, ¿ok? You did a fantastic job. Un aplauso para todos. And I applaud you because you did great, guys. Thank you so much for participating. Espero que así seamos cada 8 días, chicos. Veo que tienen muchos de ustedes tienen un muy buen nivel de inglés. So I congratulate you. Fantastic, okay? Continue, please, continue. You can do it. I will see you guys. I will see you next week. I will see you Tuesday at 6. Remember, for the next 3 weeks, we will have class Tuesday at 6. All right, everybody? Bye. See you next week.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you, teacher. God
Have a
bless
good
you.
night.
God bless you, everybody.
See you on Tuesday.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye, guys. See you.
Goodbye, teacher.
Bye. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye, teacher.
Christian, bye-bye. See you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, very.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, Rodrigo. Bye-bye.
Why? You're welcome.
See you, teacher.
See ya. Bye-bye.